Okay, so we've seen a host of logistical challenges, some complications. I'm going to throw into this mix 3 bad assumptions on the part of the British that did not help their cause. Okay, bad assumption number 1, they continued to underestimate the Americans. They continued to underestimate the persistence of the Americans, the abilities of the Americans, the impact of whatever the Americans were doing, and right alongside with that, they overestimated their popularity among American loyalists and the power that they had among American loyalists. Now, probably part of that overestimating loyalist support was born from reports of overly optimistic royal officials and governors who reported back to London that, yes, there's plenty of loyalists here, and they're on hand to defend the cause, and when things get underway, the loyalists will rise up and be on our side. And there were some loyalists, there were a good number of loyalists who actually did join and fight with the British. Again, when I was talking about the invasion of New Haven, we saw just here in the town of New Haven how some people chose to help the British, others, their neighbors, chose to fight against them. So there were loyalists who chose at any given moment to join and support British troops as opposed to the Continental Army or American troops. But even so, discussion of really widespread loyalist support was exaggerated. And because of these sort of rosier than they should have been reports, British officials in England, far from the American scene, assumed that many colonies were basically loyalist, and all in all, you just needed a little bit of a shove and things would be brought right. They assume that probably there's a small band of radicals that are making trouble. You hear this again and again and again when you read British commentary on what's happening. There's a band of radicals who are poisoning the public mind, but that there are also loyalists who will rise up and help the British cause. So it won't take very much for this to be pushed into some kind of a conclusion. That's certainly towards the beginning of the war something that the British assume.